a lot of the children going through, I've noticed that there is a massive trend now for, pregnancies that are a lot less harmful psychologically to babies. Like a lot of the women are keeping the placenta attached for at least 5 to 10 minutes after birth for more nutrients for the baby. They're letting them touch them, and there's a lot of cool stuff is happening in the birth centres where you're allowed to use aromatherapy, play nice music while you're leading up and having the birth, and especially bringing in doulas and this kind of thing to help not only the pregnancy go through, but advice, helping the mothers feel comfortable during this sort of process. And I like this trend that's happening because it sounds, if there are psychological problems that are happening with a lot of children being born and causing maybe problems, it seems like a good way to at least alleviate a lot of stuff, to help a lot of these issues from to stop occurring.
I think that's brilliant. I mean, the closer you can get back to a natural birth, I imagine it's beneficial for everyone. I watched my nephew being born in 97 and I was mortified. It was as soon as he was out, it was like he was snatched and everyone ran, and my sister was sort of laying there like the empty vessel, and I was just mortified. So I mean, I stayed with my sister. People are just not conscious and aware in that situation. Just get a needle in it, put it into a crib,
chop it,
weigh it,
take the baby away. That's
tag and release.
Well, now it's all about whether or not the mother wants to eat the placenta after.
Oh wow.
So, and this is
bring your NutriBullet.
Yeah, but the cool thing is that this is actually starting to happen in mainstream hospitals. It's not obviously for everyone. You've got to be in a certain percentile of health and this sort of stuff, especially if you want to do a water birth. You're not allowed to take drugs if you're doing a water birth. So I see a trend that's moving away from this I think it's more 80s and 90s sort of just quickly chop them, get them out, like production line birth sort of environment.
And
there's a lot of hospitals.
That's being driven because the consumer's being educated about what's possible. So they're being the hospital system has had to allow women to have some control over the birthing of their babies, because there's a lot more people having home births now as well, because they don't want to be in that whole hospital system, because it's not an illness. This is a natural occurrence for a woman to birth a baby. So a lot of women are choosing to birth at home, and even I know several women who have birthed at home with a midwife, and then the next time for their third baby they don't even have a midwife, they just have their partner there.
Let's get Stan, the husband, just like
catches the baby. Exactly.
Like gridiron style, like over the head.
Chef scissors.
Exactly.
Yep, nice.
That's right.
Nice.
So
cut the cord with a samurai sword, be a bit artistic.
That's right.
Nice.
Well, and then they don't have to cope with the whole vaccination issue right there at the hospital as well. And not just vaccination, the vitamin K shot that they try and give. And
what's this vitamin K shot?
It's to make the blood coagulate, because some babies are bleeders. I forget the figure now, but the whole point is that it's not a natural vitamin anyway. It's a synthetic vitamin. It has a product insert, and we've had many babies over the years have severe reactions to that shot as well. So sometimes people are opting for 3 oral doses of the vitamin K. But you really have to look in to see whether it's even necessary. The baby does really have enough vitamin K, and after I think it's about day 6 or 7, it's the vitamin K levels are right anyway, according to what the medical profession says they need to have.
So it's like a quick fix.
Well, they're trying they're giving the shot to every baby in the hope that it will save one baby, but they're not concerned about the side effects that the ones that didn't even need it are going to get.
So they couldn't wait to see if the baby actually bled.
No, that's right.
Well, that's the thing. When you look at the form that they give you, it's just they give you the option. It's not like I think it's like you must do this, and I think a lot of people I should be aware that you don't have to go to this stuff.
They do give you the
illegal.
option, but you have to watch them though, because some people have written down that they didn't want vitamin K or the Hep B, and they've still done it.
Sorry,
we didn't.
Oops, didn't realise.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're like, my baby's legs fell off.
That's why it's important to have a doula or someone else there with you when you're birthing.
Just to be aware of what's happening. Yeah, okay. So a lot of people in Australia don't realise about all the side effects that you are getting from drugs, and then combinations of different drugs together. Like in the States, I love it when you see their ads for for anything from like the morning after pill. It goes, take the morning after pill, and like the girl, she's smiling, she comes up to the counter, I need the morning after pill. Oh, what did you do last night? She's happy. And then after all that, there's all these happy women, and then while they're still smiling, some guy with a kind of nice voice goes at the top and goes, side effects may include loss of life, loss of limbs. Right. And they just list like at least 50 different side effects, and I was horrified. I was like, this happens? I think the medical industry in Australia would be horrified, I think, if Australians could implement this type of system, at least just to put the side effects out, because a lot of people would stop taking like the flu drugs if they realised that they were causing like sexual dysfunction or stuff like that, you know?
Well, it hasn't done anything in the States though. They just came out and said that 231 million people are on prescription drugs in the States.
How many?
231 million.
They've only got like 300 million.
There's 312. I looked it up because I thought that's incredible. So I actually only looked it up today.
Are you under 6? This drug is right for you.
323.
I think that's how they market it these days.
323 million people. So it's actually just over 2/3 of the population are on prescription drugs. And then
is that for chronic diseases?
It didn't say what.
Chronic advertising.
Yeah,
I think. Well,
exactly.
Look, there's this big poster up near where I live, and it's on it. It says like 1 in 2 people will have a chronic illness in their life. Please go visit this chronic illness centre. And I went, 1 in 2 people can't be having a chronic illness. It seems silly.
Absolutely insane.
That people would be.
They are starting to, because the food they're eating, the water, and all of the drugs that they're on.
Lifestyle.
It's lifestyle. Yeah, it is. It's all lifestyle.
Well, I think it's a bit of lifestyle, and a lot of people, I think, are countering this by limiting a lot of the chemicals that are in their daily food, especially eliminating, filtering the water at least takes some stuff out, especially, chlorine is not good for you. So a lot of people putting filters on their showers because you're getting all those chemicals into your body through the skin. So and through your lungs. So when you have a hot shower, a lot of people are finally realizing that they're just taking in a lot of chlorine. You're taking it directly into your lungs, directly into your bloodstream. So a lot of people putting those filters on to stop that intake, and that's hopefully helping a lot of people with a lot less illnesses derived from those chemicals. And obviously people not eating stuff like MSG, all that sort of stuff, and MSG is
neurotoxins.
So I guess when it comes down to it, hopefully you guys at home, we've given some information for you to look for different avenues. If you thought it didn't resonate with you, then that's fine. At least there's other avenues that people can explore out there just to make yourselves informed. See, maybe something clicked, and that's all that you need to do, and become more aware of what you're putting in your body to help yourself continue in life. And Stephanie, you got something?
Yeah, people can go onto my website, which is naturematters.info, and they can request an information pack be sent out, and that's a free service. We send that out in the post to them.
Cool, wonderful. And
can I add a resource as
yes,
well?
For sure.
For what I specialise in.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So www.learninggnm.com. So that's German New Medicine, GNM. So that is the best resource on the web and the most accurate resource on the web. If you're the sort of person that forms your opinions from other people's opinions, let it go. But if you really want some serious information, that's loaded with it, and 8.5 hours of free video if you want it. One of the best resources out there, and it's changing come January, it's going to be the most incredible, thorough German new medicine resource out there, which will exceed, I think, a lot of practitioners' expectations. I was only privy to in the conference in Austria just in September. It was I was just privy to what's happening with that. So it'll become an online resource that will give you details on every kind of organ dysfunction and what is related to that in a psychological sense or in a sense of stress. Anyway, perceived stress, real stress, whatever it is.
Cool. Anything that's different from the mainstream is good to go and check out and see if it resonates with you guys. I think we've come to the end of the show. So we've talked about a lot of stuff. Hopefully everyone at home can really relate and look into it further. Because I know I'm still going to go 80s style and 90s style. Get my kid, chuck it in some dirt.
Yeah.
Young.
Excellent.
Just plain dirt.
Yep.
It's nature's medicine.
The tips.